and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, make sure you hit that subscribe button. So today, y'all, I just wanted to come on here and I don't know, express how I feel basically about the world we live in today, what's been going on, and yeah, just everything. I don't plan on making this video long, but if it end up being long, so the fuck what, listen to every bit of it, because it's just 100% real, unscripted. It is what it is. So I'm not even gonna go back on it, because I'm pretty sure if you don't already know what's going on, you need to wake the fuck up. I don't know where you've been. But yeah, so I just wanted to use my little platform I have with the 700 people that are subscribed to me. I just wanted to come on here and use my little baby platform that I got and use it for something positive, and use it for something that I feel strongly about, and I've always feel something strong about. So yeah, with the whole George Floyd thing, I didn't be honest, I didn't watch the video. I didn't watch the video because after I seen, when was this, like a month ago, maybe like a couple weeks ago, I don't even think it was a whole month ago. I watched the Ahmaud Arbery video, and that video broke my heart. I literally cried myself to sleep that night. I'm not even playing, y'all. Stuff like that really bothers me, because I have 6 brothers, my daddy, and 3 nephews, and possibly more nephews on the way. So stuff like that bothers me really, really bad, because I couldn't even imagine that even happening. I probably would go insane. So I didn't watch the video because I couldn't stomach it. I didn't even want to. I can't watch 9 minutes of somebody fighting for their lives. I just can't. I can't do it. So I didn't watch the video, but it's pretty self-explanatory. So yeah, let me just start off by saying this. All of this is happening. Well, I'm not even going to say that. All of this could have possibly been postponed. I'm not going to say prevented, because this was bound to happen. What's happening now it's been bound to happen. This, we've been dealing with the same shit for over just decades and decades. So this could have been postponed possibly for I don't even know how long, because it seemed like they're killing us back to back weeks. Not even weeks, days go by and then it's another one. So this could all been postponed if they would have did their fucking jobs the correct way, 1, and for 2, if they would have just locked all 4 of them up. This whole thing, the whole thing could have been postponed. I'm so serious. If you really sit there and think about it, damn, this shit really just set us the fuck off. That video and that situation really set us off, because it's already been to a boiling point. But after that video, shit just went crazy. It's been going crazy for days now. So that's, yeah, it's just, I don't even know. I don't know what to say. I'm just tired of saying stuff. I'm tired of talking about the same thing. Okay, I guess I should just make a couple points. Not all the way against the looting and all that, rioting and all that, because I see both sides where people are saying we don't need to be doing that. I do 100% agree with, don't tear down any black community, not communities, black businesses. Don't tear down any of those. Don't do anything to those, period. That's what I believe in. But everything else, when it first started happening, I was like, yeah, this not the right way, this, that, and the third. But at this point, I'm like, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Because why the fuck should we have to be stepping on eggshells and shit? Meanwhile, these motherfuckers get to go out and do whatever the fuck they want to do on camera. That shit, I don't know. And I also just believe that, I know that some people are, let me say this too. Them protesters and looters are 2 separate, whole different groups. Them aren't even the same people that are doing that. I just want to make that clear, because motherfuckers just keep calling the looters, they keep saying protesters. Them are not protesters. That's not what a protest is. Them are totally separate. Them are 2 totally different groups of people, period. and they just keep saying on the news that it's the protesters, and it's not. So I do agree with, you know, maybe that's not the way or whatever, you know, but at the same time, I agree with them, with the looters and things. Not, and I'm also gonna say this, not all the looters are doing it for the right reasons, and all the rioting. Some of them people are, first of all, some of the people are not even people of color. They're doing that shit to make us look bad. Some people are doing it for their own personal gain. They want to steal. They just want to do some shit. They just don't give a fuck. Like, that's, you know, that's that. But some people that are out there rioting and looting, they at the point where it's like, fuck it. Like, what else do we have to lose? Like, what else do we have to lose at this point? Absolutely nothing. We can't say our lives, because our lives has been endangered every single day that we wake up. Our lives are in danger for absolutely nothing. We can't say our freedom, because our fucking freedom is in danger every single day. Like, this shit is crazy. How you gonna say our freedom is in jeopardy? Meanwhile, you could fucking be in a whole different state, and motherfuckers will claim that they saw you do some shit, and just because you black, you'll go to jail for life for some shit that you clearly didn't do. And then it comes out even years after that with evidence that it wasn't you, and you still will die in there because they don't give a fuck about us. And that's just how it is. Like, we don't, like, I'd rather go to jail for the rest of my life fighting for my people than rather going to jail because they think that I did some shit that I didn't do, but it was a bitch that looked just like me. But just because we all black, they think that it was me. Or they just simply don't give a fuck. Like, I'd rather go to jail for fight for my people than that. Like, let's just be very honest. And I understand with some of the people that are rioting and everything, because we at the point, like, it's fuck it. Like, what, like, so what? We burnt this building down. We burnt this down. All that shit is replaceable. Let's just be very clear. Let's be very honest. All that shit is replaceable. All them people lives all them people that they killed in cold blood and walked free from, their lives are not replaceable at all, ever. They're never coming back. They're dead. They're dead and gone. That's not even the same. A building versus somebody's life, an innocent life at that. Like, all that shit is replaceable. That's all I have to say. It's really not. We're fighting for a cause. Like, it's not like we just doing this shit for no reason. Like, we are tired. We have been dealing with this shit for a very long time. We have been fighting the same battle, the same issue, the same problems against the same motherfuckers for years. It's been like 25 years since Rodney King. 25 years. Let that shit sink in. And we're still fighting for the same damn thing. This shit is just like, what the fuck? We've been rioting. We've been boycotting. We've been fucking peacefully protesting since the 60s. Like, what the fuck? Like, we've been doing the same shit and we're fucking tired of it. I shouldn't have to be able to call up my grandma and ask her how does she deal with a situation with a white person, and have to ask her how do I do this shit today, in today's world. After how many years? We shouldn't have to be able to relate to the same problems in that sense. That's fucking crazy. Like, I understand that we've come a long way and we've made changes and we've improved a lot, but some of the shit has not changed. And motherfuckers can sit there and cover the shit under the rug, but some shit we have not changed from. Like, let's just be very clear. And like, the police, the system doesn't need to be fixed. The shit is not broken. The shit was made in the sense of tearing us down. It was there to fuck us up, period. Like, they made the police force in order to oppress us. That's what the police were for back then. You can't fix some shit that was never broke. It's not broke. That's just how it is. So we need to get rid of the whole fucking thing and make a whole new one. At this point, there's no need to try to fix the shit because it's not broke, period. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm just so sick and tired of talking about the same damn thing. And I don't know. And if you're black and this shit doesn't bother you, something is wrong with you. Like, I don't care. I'm not sparing nobody's feelings. Something's wrong with you. Because just because it's not personally you or personally somebody that you know, it's the possibility that it could be, y'all. Like, let's just be very honest. How many people have been killed I'm pretty sure they families probably thought the same shit. Like, it could never be. It could never be until it was. Like, it could be your brother, your daddy, your cousin, your uncle, your nephew, whatever else. It could be fucking you. Like, it could be you. And to think that you dead and gone and you will never get justice for the motherfucker that clearly killed you on camera is crazy. Like, so if that shit doesn't bother you or make you feel some type of way, something's wrong with you. And if you're white or somebody of non-color, then, and this shit doesn't bother you, we know where you clearly stand, and you can get the fuck off my video right now. So yeah, let's just be very clear, because I'm not gonna play with nobody. Don't come in my comments talking to bullshit, because I'm the one. I'll hurt your feelings for real. Yeah, if you want to take it there, bitch, we can take it there all day. You got the right one. Yeah, right idea and right bitch. So motherfuckers keep saying this is not the way, this is not the way. Well, what is the way? Like, what else can we do? Nobody's coming up with no new fucking ideas. Like, we've been peacefully protesting. We've been protesting for the same shit. We've been kneeling for the same shit. And nothing's changed. So what else? Y'all want to keep saying peacefully protest and not riot. Okay, so what else? What else? What else can we do? What else? Because that shit's not working. Apparently, when we peacefully protest, them motherfuckers act like they can't fucking hear us. So when we riot, now all of a sudden, it's getting everybody's attention. And now the fucking military is coming, this, that, and the third. So y'all clearly hearing us, but y'all still haven't made the changes. Y'all still haven't made the changes. All you have to do is, you rather sit here and watch your country burn down than rather arrest 3 fucking people? Just arrest them. Like, what the fuck is taking so long? Like, what the hell? And then on top of that, them motherfuckers tried to cover this shit up as if we didn't sit there and watch the same fucking video as you, with this man gasping for air and taking his last breath on camera. As if we didn't watch the same video with you. You gonna sit there and say it was other medical reasons. What the fuck else? Even if it was a heart condition or whatever else, 3 grown-ass men putting their knees on him, kneeling into his body. You don't think that's gonna make shit worse? Like, that's just like me giving a fucking cigarette to somebody with lung cancer. What the fuck did you think was gonna happen? He obviously had already prior medical issues, and then you're gonna sit there and put him under duress? Like, I don't understand. That shit made no sense to me. So then, when the private examiner came and did the autopsy on his body, then we found out that it was asphyxiation, which is you're being basically like smothered or you can't breathe and you die. So y'all gonna sit here and cover this shit up in our face once again. Then y'all making it seem y'all are like playing with our intelligence. Like, we didn't watch the video, like it's not clear, and like we just don't know. Like, this is not the fucking 60s anymore. We will fight your ass back, period. I'm sorry. Like, I really do love and appreciate everything our ancestors has done for us, but yeah, y'all got the right, yeah, we're not doing that shit no more. I don't give a fuck. We'll have to go to war before you sit here in our faces and act as if the shit didn't happen, like we just didn't watch it, because now y'all trying to play us like we're dumb, like we didn't. It's clear as day. Like, what the fuck? That's just like watching somebody shoot somebody and then sit around as, well, I don't know if he actually shot him or if it ricocheted off the building. Like, yeah, no. Because you got us fucked up at this point, because you're thinking that we're stupid. And this is not the first time. And it probably still won't be the last time. But you know what? I'm just glad that these motherfuckers are finally hearing us. And I don't care what the fuck they have to do. I don't care what we have to do. It will be changes. There will be changes, period. There has to be. There just has to be, like, I don't know what else. And then motherfuckers always want to talk about there's no such thing as white privilege. You got to be fucking kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. I don't know what the hell. I just can't. You really gonna sit here and say there's no such thing as white privilege? If you scared to risk your life on the... If you're scared to risk your life and you're a police officer, that is not the job for you at all. If you're scared to protect and serve as that's your job, That's what comes with the job. You might die. It just is what it is. That's just like a fucking firefighter saying, I don't know, I don't think I want to stop this fire. It's too big. I might die. Some jobs, we can't afford that. We can't afford shit like that. I'm sorry. You can't be in a job like this if that's what's gonna do. That's gonna cause you to do this, then you don't need to be in that job. That's just like a fucking doctor saying, I'm finna go to school for this whole time. I have the right training, but I don't know how I feel about blood, but I'm finna go in here and do this surgery. I don't like blood. I'm just gonna stop doing this in the middle of the surgery. Now they're dead. Like, that just doesn't make sense. Some jobs we can't afford to have people afraid. And on top of that, like, I don't understand what's taking so long to, like, I don't know, because I don't know how the justice system works or whatever, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't take that damn long. It doesn't take that long to arrest people and start to get into the trial or whatever else the hell they got to do. But again, they don't even want to arrest them in the first fucking place. They still haven't arrested the other three. Like, and they need to arrest the medical examiner because he definitely forged some shit, because you gonna go in there and say other medical reasons when it was obvious that he died from asphyxiation. Like, yeah, got me fucked up. I am gonna say one thing. I'm very proud of the black community. How we've all come together to help get this shit in motion and fighting for us. And today was Blackout Tuesday, so when I tell you I got on my Instagram and I didn't see nothing but black screens, that shit made me so happy, y'all. Like, shit made me happy to see. And then we had, this is how you know that it's like we've made so much progress. Like, that is crazy to think. Like, it's not just us no more. We have people in the UK, we have people around the world saying they support us. We got people in Australia, Europe, like, even, y'all, the Amish community came out and supported us. Amish people. And you know, if you don't know what Amish people are, look it up. But, you know, we had Amish people come out for, like, that's just crazy to think of. Like, for real. I wanted to come on here to just say something. Like, something just needed to be said. Shit like this will weigh on my heart for a while. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm just that type of person. Because I'm black and I'm proud. I wouldn't want to be anything else. I love black people. I love everything we stand for. Like, I love our culture. And another thing that bothers me is motherfuckers want to take our culture or whatever, and they want to say that they fuck with black people for real. But when shit like this goes down, they're nowhere to be seen or heard from. So that's why you know, you gotta watch who you keep around you. Because if you have a friend that's non-color, or even a friend that's black, and they're not saying something right now, it's obvious that you don't need to be friends with them anymore. Period. Because that shit should, well, that shit should affect everybody, to be honest. Just to think that, because if you think it's okay, something's wrong with you. But if you black and you just don't say anything or don't feel any way towards it, I don't know. Like, I don't even know how you could not feel some type of way. Like, how could you not? You know, like, how could you not feel some type of way that we've been fighting since we've got here? We've been fighting for centuries now. Like, and it's crazy to think that all this could have been prevented if they would have left them the fuck alone in Africa. All they had to do was leave them folks alone. Like, that's all they had to do. But no. And I do know that all cops are not bad cops, but it seems like the bad ones are most definitely outweighing the good ones, because that's all we ever see. This is a reckoning right now. This is a reckoning, and I can't wait for November to get here, because I really hope that y'all get him the fuck up out of here. Please go vote. Please go vote. And not only for the president, but for your mayors, for your governors, for your senators, all that. Please, please, for the love of God, vote. We don't need another Trump in there, ever. Because as a president, to just sit there in your office watching all this shit go down, your thought is to be, instead of figuring out a way to get these cops arrested or held accountable for held accountable for their actions. You rather watch your country burn and then send out the military. You rather have war upon your own country than to do the right thing. And that right there speaks volumes for itself. That speaks volumes for itself. Because you rather, yeah, like you just rather your fucking country go to shit instead of doing the right thing. I don't know any other way to think of it. It's clear as day how he is and where he stands and and that he just clearly don't give a fuck about not only black people, but apparently everybody the fuck else. And people just keep talking about how rioting and all this looting and shit is not safe. Well, it's never safe to be black in America. It's never been safe. Like, think about it. We can't go take a jog. We can't go drive nowhere without worrying. We fucking can't go to the gym without worrying. We can't fucking have a barbecue in our backyard without worrying. We can't sell shit without worrying. We can't go to the gas station without worrying. We can't even be in our own fucking house without worrying. Somebody might walk up in this bitch and shoot me because they thought that this was somebody else's house. And guess what? They still walk free. What the fuck? Regardless, as if you think this is another motherfucker's house, you clearly walked into my house and shot me. How the fuck you gonna shoot me in my house and then tell everybody when I'm dead and gone that you thought I was somebody else? And then they not go to jail. All I know is if they don't arrest these cops, and even if they do arrest these cops, if they don't get indicted and if they don't go to jail, y'all thought Rodney King was bad? Baby, y'all ain't seen bad. They ain't even got arrested yet. And look what the fuck is happening. Picture if they get arrested, go to jail, go to trial, and get off free. It ain't gonna be no more America. Yeah. The fuck? I think that's really why they not arresting him. Because they gotta fear that even with all this shit happening, they still probably think and believe that they gonna get off free. And if they know that they know if they get off free, they gonna feel our shit. Like they is gonna feel this wrath, honey. Like they haven't seen shit yet at all. It's really gonna be a war in this bitch. Unless, yeah, very clear. I think that's really why they not doing it. Now that I'm thinking about it, I really think that's why they're not pursuing this. Because they just know that racist America is not going to let them go to jail. And they know that when they don't go to jail, we going to act a fucking fool. We going to let this shit speak for itself. Y'all keep on. Y'all keep on. We are tired. And that's all I'm going to say.
This is a coordinated activity happening across this nation. And so we are in a state of emergency. Black people are dying in a state of emergency. We cannot look at this as an isolated incident. The reason why buildings are burning are not just for our brother George Floyd. They're burning down because people here in Minnesota are saying to people in New York, to people in California, to people in Memphis, to people all across this nation, enough is enough. Yeah. And we are not responsible for the mental illness that has been inflicted upon our people by the American government, institutions, and those people who are in positions of power. I don't give a damn if they burn down Target. Because Target should be on the streets with us, calling for the justice that our people deserve. Talk about it, Tamika. Where was AutoZone at the time when Philando Castile was shot in a car, which is what they actually represent? Where were they? So if you are not coming to the people's defense, then don't challenge us when young people and other people who are frustrated and instigated by the people you pay. You are paying instigators to be among our people out there throwing rocks, breaking windows, and burning down buildings. And so young people are responding to that. They are enraged. And there's an easy way to stop it. Arrest the cops. Charge the cops. Charge all the cops. Not just some of them. Not just here in Minneapolis. Charge them in every city across America where our people are being murdered. Charge them everywhere. That's the bottom line. Charge the cops. Do your job. Do what you say this country is supposed to be about, the land of the free for all. It has not been free for black people, and we are tired. Don't talk to us about looting. Y'all are the looters. America has looted black people. America looted the Native Americans when they first came here. So looting is what you do. We learned it from you. We learned violence from you. We learned violence from you. The violence was what we learned from you. So if you want us to do better, then damn it, you do better.